for HOKY over here in the corner, but don't get too discouraged. You might get in. There's plenty of room for HOKY in our hearts and on our screen. I hope you guys have been having a good time at Fantastic Arcade. We have a lot of fun putting it on for you, and it's incredibly gratifying to see all of your shining, beautiful faces every year.
Everything is black.
Through the blurred vision of my tears.
Yes.
Yeah, I know.
Fancy. Hello, hello. Yeah, I think
Hello.
we're here for now.
Do you have sound here?
Yeah.
Just make sure you're outputting to your headphones, not the HDMI.
Man, I get so excited when someone plugs in a computer and it just works.
Don't speak too soon.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry. I forgot to go rub the idol that we have behind the stage here. Make a goat blood sacrifice to the technology gods. To sacrificing a goat? Yeah. Oh, no, I haven't even started yet. What are you talking about?
I was working without this, I think. Should I...
No, everything's fine. Everything's fine. I just want somebody to figure out mystery tournament. I think they'll be fine.
Cheers.
I'm a little worried.
We're not gonna talk until everybody is silent.
Everyone, pay due respect to Jan Willem Nijman and Kitty Calis. 27-time Fantastic Arcade veterans. They invented Fantastic Arcade 200 years ago, and they have returned with their newest creation, crafted like an ice sculpture from the deepest, darkest recesses of our HOKY playing ids, which is also coincidentally called HOKY. And that's the correct pronunciation, right?
Yes.
Yeah, it's HOKY.
HOKY, okay. All right, if everybody's situated, did we already applaud? Let's applaud louder. Yeah. Take it away, guys.
Yes. Welcome to our talk about HOKY.
Yeah, we're gonna do a little talk, but when we saw 9 p.m. in the, it's not the same reading 9 p.m. and actually it being 9 p.m. So it's not really talk time, Everybody probably just wants to play the game. So we're gonna go through the history of this game real quick, but you wanted to talk about the reception of HOKY, right?
Yes, let's talk about the reception of HOKY. As you can see, everything is going pretty well. Everyone loves it. A lot of people are talking about it 24/7 on Twitter.
Yeah, even years before the game was done, people were already talking about it. Like, it's pretty much been going really well. This is just a small selection. I highly recommend typing HOKY into your Twitter search feed.
All right, enough. Let's introduce ourselves. I'm Kitty Calis. I'm working on a game called Action Inc., and I'm also a freelance producer on Horizon Zero Dawn, a game by Guerrilla Games.
Yeah, and I'm JW. I'm 50% of Vlambeer. We're working on a game called Nuclear Throne, which has been almost done for the last 2 years, and it's now almost done, which is really exciting.
So yeah, we made this game together with Eirik Surko, who also did music for Spunky and a lot of other cool games. So yeah, let's talk about why we're here.
So it all began with an email from Wiley right there. This is a screenshot. That's what my custom Windows looks like. And it basically asks, like, do you want to make a game for Fantastic Arcade? And we're both very busy. Like, we work pretty much more than full-time hours. So we responded saying, yes, that would be really fun.
Yeah, we started brainstorming and came up with this idea about like a biking game.
Yeah, just the idea of having your game on a custom arcade cabinet kind of got our minds going. It was like, yeah, we could have everybody sit on a bike and then make a bicycle game about racing bikes, and it would look really fun and cool. And I think we even talked about like sawing a car in half and like having a game in a car. But we started prototyping like a bike racing game. Kind of, we both really like minimalist things and wanted to make a simple game where you just use like one stick. So we figured you might as well just race a mountain with your bike and like bike really good, and then you go fast.
So yeah, I think we worked on this for like a month or so until the Tour of France came to Utrecht.
Yeah. You want to talk about this a bit?
So the thing in the middle, that's where we live.
Yeah, this is a accurate map of Utrecht. The red line is the route of the start of the Tour de France, and they kind of like fucking sieged our house. Like, we couldn't leave, and there are like 200,000 people in Utrecht, and when the Tour de France started, there were suddenly 800,000 people in Utrecht, and it fucking sucked. Like, you couldn't go to the supermarket with just fucking bike people everywhere. So then we didn't like bikes anymore. And we stopped working on that game.
Yep.
So a couple of months went by, and suddenly Fantastic Arcade was a lot closer. So we were kind of desperate. Like, we didn't really have ideas other than stick a bike on a cabinet. So I kind of just panicked and started making a shitty game.
You made this nice prototype. I like the colors.
Yeah, this is, I think it was called Fantastic Arcade Game. It's kind of like Snake, but with bombs, and it was really bad. And I think you were never really happy with this idea, but you didn't want to tell me because I was working really hard.
Oh, that's not true.
So, yeah.
So yeah, one day I said, why won't we make a HOKY game? Like, I don't know really the rules, but like a player game seems to be fun, and we can do like some simple style, minimalist thing.
Yeah. We both don't know shit about hockey, like the actual sport. I like only know it from movies, that it exists. But, you know, we want to make something simple, and a local multiplayer game is always a ton of fun. And Kitty said, let's just make a hockey game, and we'll be fine. Previously, I'd made a game called Tennis, which was a tennis game. Also very minimalist, same universe as HOKY. And Rimmed Capsule, by the way. That's official.
Totally.
We shook hands on that. And I guess you kind of liked some things about this game?
Yeah, it has a lot of rules, though.
Yeah. Yeah, tennis is a very complicated game. Don't make tennis games. You have to do all this weird score counting, and like you have to serve on the other side. And in our mind, hockey was a lot simpler. You just kind of hit a puck, and you have to get it in the goal, which is nice. So yeah, we would kind of make a sort of spiritual sequel to this. I have no idea what the next slide is going to be.
Oh, I know.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, one day I was on my way to work, and I drew this and sent it to JW.
Yeah. Yeah, I was not super happy with the hockey game. It was like all the other things we made sucked, and we just needed to make something because we promised. And just being honest here. And then Kitty sent me this, and I was like, yes, this is a really good idea. You know, suddenly she kind of broke the whole idea of hockey, and, you know, we had some kind of place where we could be really creative. And yeah, I think from that point on, she just like kept drawing weird shapes for levels. I have all these little post-it notes at home with like 20 or more weird levels, and that kind of really got me excited for the idea as well, to just make, you know, this weird hockey game that was really simple but had weirdly shaped levels.
So yeah, we sent Irix Ruka an email saying like, hey, we want to make a hockey game. Like, do you want to work with us? Like, how can we make this work?
Yeah, he was also really busy, but said yes, of course.
I can really refuse this because I also made the sounds for tennis.
Yeah, he also did tennis. And 3 weeks ago or something, we actually spent a weekend hiking in Norway. It's really beautiful. It's only weird moss grows there. This is what all of Norway looks like, I've heard. And Eirik lives in Oslo, so we were hanging out with him, having a coffee, and so I was like, hey, you remember that hockey game we emailed you about? He was like, yeah, should we make that? We were like, when do you have time? And we were flying back home the next day, and we said, tomorrow. And he was like, okay. Then we got home, and he made all the sound effects and a really cool jingle in like 2 days.
Or something,
yeah.
yeah.
And it sounds really nice. We'll get to that in a bit. So
yeah, HOKY is like a minimalist multiplayer game.
yeah, it's just you have to get the thing. I keep calling it a ball, but it's actually a puck, I've learned. You have to get the ball in the goal. That's how hockey works. That's also how our game works. And what was really nice about this project, like there was nothing technically really challenging about it, you know. You had to move things, and it had to, you know, add points, and there was a timer. So nothing was really hard about programming. It was more creatively challenging. There were like little design things. We needed the levels to work well, and like everything needed to be tuned well, which is a really nice way of making games, you know, when you don't have to, I don't know, do math. And it was basically just, we kind of had a big to-do list of all the, you know, we need this many colors, and we need a ton of levels. These are all different shapes Kitty designed. HOKY has different shapes, but also you can change the type of field. There's rubber, ice, and space, like with real hockey. And they all have different physics. Like with rubber, the walls are bouncy.
See, with ice, it's like
icy.
super fast.
Yeah, and like space has no friction, but the walls are made of NASA material, so they really slow the ball or the puck down a lot. It was really fun to make.
Yeah.
But you know, we're both really busy, so it was kind of last moment. 2 more weeks, we have to get everything done.
So yeah, the development itself, I think it was pretty easy compared to like Nuclear Storm because you're still working on it.
Yeah, HOKY is a bit smaller, which is nice. Yeah, some of the key features. This is for all the marketing business people who want to give us money to publish this game. We've got audio, and I started making like a complicated audio engine to do like stereo sound, but I didn't really have the time. But every sound in HOKY has like a random 40% pitch shift, and it makes the menu sound really nice. Like when the Humble Weekly bundle, like all these games are actually in the Humble Weekly bundle right now, came out, one of the first responses was like, yeah, I had a lot of fun. I didn't know you could actually play the game. I was just pressing buttons in the menu. That's all the audio with random pitch shift, because your brain kind of reads patterns into all that. And I don't know, it sounds like you're making music. And the same is with our dynamic audience AI, which was a key thing in tennis.
Yeah, it was pretty complicated, I believe.
Yeah, like everything you did kind of decided how much the computer liked one player more than the other player, and like it was tons of things. In HOKY, it's all just random. There's 3 levels of applause, and you know, just picks one, and your brain reads patterns in that. It's great. You're like, oh, why don't they like me anymore? Did I not hit the puck in a cool way? Yeah. Do you want to tell something about some of the level shapes and weird stuff?
Yeah, yeah, sometimes some days it work better than other games. Sometimes you wake up and you have like a lot of inspiration, and other days you don't. So yeah, actually, if you go, like, maybe.
Oh yeah, we can skip ahead and then come back.
Okay, yeah, here you
Yeah.
go. Like, I was going on the internet and found this thing of Kyle. He made this super nice font, and I was like, hey, they actually work pretty well as HOKY levels. So I was actually like, hey, the W, do you want to make me the entire alphabet? And he was like,
Yeah, by the
no.
point we had already finished the game, and she kept kind of asking for features.
Like,
Um,
3-player mode.
But we made a couple of these levels on the airplane here, so we're going to be playing exclusive tournament levels. Hell yeah. I really like that stuff Kyle made, and the levels are really cool. Kitty just kept sending me things to do, like, the game has 2 to 4 players, and that doesn't mean we're skipping 3 players. This is probably, maybe, I don't know, probably not, but it's like one of the only sports games I know that has 3-player mode, which was like the last day we were working on the game, Kitty suddenly came up with the idea to add 3-player mode.
Yeah, it makes it more fun.
It kept bugging me, like, we need 3 players. I'm like, but I'm almost done. No, 3
And then you made it.
Yeah, and then we made 3-player mode. And that's fun. Everybody has their own goal, and, you know, it kind of fucks things up.
I think everyone should make it.
Yeah, more sports games should have 3-player mode. I would buy FIFA more often if it had 3-player mode. Yeah, why not, you know? Everybody this is ready for something new. It's time for a revolution.
So yeah,
I think that was the last slide.
that's HOKY.
This is the last slide.
Let's start the game. So we
Yeah,
can
let's show the game real quick, and then we can do some tournament stuff. You want a HOKY?
Yes, let's do this.
Okay, can you explain what I'm looking at?
Well, this is the title screen of HOKY.
Oh wait, we need way more volume here. Can we get DJ Wiley up front? Do some sweet mixing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'm already doing drops. Okay.
So yeah, you can press A and you'll join the game.
See, it sounds great. How much time do we have? So yeah, I'll join as well. Let's do space S. Okay, and then you can hockey around and hit the ball.
Score.
Yeah, and you get a point. I think I'm blue and you're green. You can charge up your because it was made for an arcade cabinet. It's like 8-directional hitting, and you can kind of charge your hits, and then the moment you let go of the stick or the button, then the direction your stick is in is how you hit the ball. This is all essential information for the tournament, so
No.
just use the A button. And you can also slap each other around, and it cancels your charge, just like video ball, except without shooting, so it's kind of inferior. Yeah, that's, see, now the audience is really happy. He said, like, yeah, it must be an exciting match. And then next goal, something else happens. And you're like, yeah, it's still exciting. Or you're like,
No.
oh, it's shit now. Let's get it. Let's get a goal. Give me this fucking... You can also score in your own goal, and you lose a point because that's how sports work.
No.
See, this is so much better than tennis, just... design-wise, just the concept of hockey, because it doesn't go like 15, 30, 40. I don't know who designed that shit, but they should get their act together. Mr. Tennis. So now I won, and if you lose, you can't hit anymore, but you can...
Hit the other
if
player.
you win, you can beat them up. Because... it's mean. So that's HOKY, really. I don't know if we have like a full roster of hockeyers.
We've got quite a few HOKY teams ready, or HOKY players ready to go right now. We also do have a couple of open slots for a little bit later in the tournament. So if you do like what you see when we start playing up here, don't be afraid to come on up here. We've got, I think, 2 extra slots.
Who are our first contestants?
Who are our first contestants?
Also,
Rusty, what? Oh, well.
I want one tip for tomorrow. Please go to the arcade and play the hockey space level because the ambient noise really resonates with the cabinet and it sounds really cool.
Did you told them how to charge, right?
Yes.
Maybe.
Okay.
Say it again.
You can charge with a.
I don't know if you guys were here
That's a
earlier
volcano.
when Justin Smith went up, but I told a Canadian, no, you can't make a hockey game, and then I told the Dutch people, yes, sure, make hockey in space in a donut-shaped rink.
It's so Canadian.
I hope we don't like offend anyone. We're
They
sorry.
take this stuff
okay?
serious. Okay, first up we've got losing team and the return of. So we're doing 2v2 first, and then
luck.
later on we'll do 1v1. All right. Okay, return of Wizard Sandwich. I'm sorry, that was all one name. And losing team. And I'm feeling spunky enough. Do you guys mind if I MC with you? Shall we just do a 3-person, just hokey it up? All right.
Oh no!
Oh Lord. Okay. We've had a minor disaster. Does anyone have any napkins left on their table? This is how games are made. This is how we discover the secret fire level of HOKY. It's the last of the elemental HOKYs after air HOKY and field HOKY. Fire HOKY is when you pour beer in your HOKY laptop.
Highly recommended.
What did I recommend? Spilling a beer. It's you know what? Yeah, you guys are welcome to face the laptop, so you don't have to crane your necks up. I'm not actually going to watch this while I MC it, so I can be anywhere. I'm just going to talk. Yeah, let's get you. There's a mic on the screen right there.
Yeah, I'll get that turned on. Is it in your way? Yes. Really great team.
Where are we going to sit?
You'll never sit again, Wiley. Those days
That's
are
what my
over.
proctologist told me last week. It's not true. It's not true, guys. I'm fine.
The sitting days are over. Okay, so we are going for the first round. They are
This is the game, right?
okay. We have the octagon level, which is very fun with 3 players.
Doesn't Kitty want to MC too?
Yep.
MC Kitty? Here, let me get you a
So
mic.
okay,
Kitty.
we have team slightly different shades of red and pink, and team green and blue. And they're playing on the ice octagon. So they scored in their own goal. Congratulations. It's not a bad thing. You can practice scoring that way, and you don't lose points because they're at 0 anyway. And we didn't do negative points because then it would say like -1, and it would look really
It's too
bad.
negative anyway. So don't fuck it up.
Yeah, don't fuck it up. So for the special tournament build, we halved the sleep time when you hit the puck because it was kind of intense.
Alright, guys.
Because
Few more seconds.
so
Come
we
on.
have 35 seconds left and no points on the point board. What a life!
You can hit with 8.
Oh,
Very nice.
That's what we call a hockey.
First point.
1 hockey for team. Whatever. Team right. Oh, and it's an own goal.
Guys, I'm really impressed by
Man.
this specular
1-1.
light scattering
So,
in the ice layers. This is
If
very
we
amazing
manage
graphics.
to get a draw, it will go into sudden death mode with a sick drum and bass loop. So I'm kind of excited for that. Oh, you ruined it. All right. Now
And
we go.
you can beat up the losers.
Yes.
This is very important.
Losing team loses!
Yeah. The prophecy has come through.
Good work, losing team. At losing.
So they just
Who's
walk
next?
away like it's nothing. Just like, oh, I'm just gonna sit down.
Next up, we have. Oh wait, that's video ball. Rusty, who have we got up next? Team Ice.
Ice, ice.
And Team.
Yeah.
Team, and Team Ice. Come on and ice your team up here.
Thanks to Fantastic Arcade and
Humble
Humble Bundle. At first it said many things, but we were like, nah, that would be too much.
Yeah.
Just kind of toned it down.
It's better to just thank us.
All right. We've got.
And the people that help us.
I've seen some of
find
these
money.
people practice today. We might get more than 2 points.
Yeah, these we got some pros up here.
Are you ready for some HOKY?
Yeah. Just press A to join. Pick a level. And
Wow.
enjoy the sound effects.
These are our new exclusive Kyle Reimer
they're going for
inspired letter
vanilla
levels.
HOKY.
Oh yeah.
Team Ice is at a clear advantage here, playing on their home ground. All right. So if a player is charging for a long time, you can just knock him out and it cancels the charge. But if no one does
also
that,
do
they
that
might
with
be
A.
able to get a hole in one, as it's called. I wonder, do all stick sports use the same terms?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Can you get like a birdie?
Yeah. I mean, clearly you guys did a lot of research for
Oh,
this.
the crowd goes wild.
Wow, that's amazing.
We'll never know.
Strike!
Wow.
All
That
right.
is the fastest I've ever seen a hokey
So-
ball move before.
There's no cap on the charging. You can charge your swing for a full match, 90
That was
seconds,
close.
and it just keeps getting more powerful. But as the power increases, the physics get more glitchy, so you might just kind of bounce straight
Yeah.
through the goal into your own goal, you know?
With great hokey power comes great hokey responsibility, and right now we are 0-2.
What a
Yes.
life.
Does anybody know which team is 2 and which team is 0?
Team Ice is winning.
Team Ice is icing
So
Team
they're sitting
Team.
on the wrong side. We should
Yeah.
fix that.
We'll enforce this for the next one.
It's right for us.
We could do it mid game.
Yeah, because that'll
You have
definitely
10
help
seconds
us
to get to a
figure out
different
what's
seat.
going on. 7, 6, 5, 4.
Oh,
3,
Late game point.
last
1.
No sudden death though. Beat up your
Beautiful.
opponents, and that was
They're all being very, very nice
Yeah.
to each other.
Team Ice
Team Mercy.
And that's what it's all
progressing. Who have we got up next? Team Ice.
And the previous winner was.
A team.
Everybody
Sandwich.
dance.
A Wizard Sandwich won last time. Taking you guys' word at that. Next up, we've got Critical Hits and Arcane Kids with a $S.
rhymes.
And it would
Must
be
be true.
really funny if this was someone else who just named their team Arcane Kids.
That's a good tip for the next tournament, kids.
No, you guys aren't funny.
Should we swap around the controllers, or are we just gonna get used to this?
I don't know. I'm not actually keeping track of who's who in the first place. Yeah, we can switch controllers.
Everyone.
Oh, wait.
Whoa.
Okay, let's
yeah.
not do that because they're right from the laptop perspective. We can just be
yeah.
confused.
Okay,
Yeah.
reverse
Yeah.
maneuver.
Thank you, Justin.
And
Maybe
then
we
An
can.
actual hockey expert speaks up.
Blue.
Could someone flip the beamer up there?
No.
Going so down.
All right.
All right,
right.
let's go.
This
Do
is
you-
one of my favorite levels.
Do you have a special name for this level, guys?
It's called the zigzag.
The zigzag. And we're still playing on ice. Nobody wanting to hit the rubber or hit space yet. That'll come later.
Oh, beautiful
It's an
own
own
goal.
goal.
Still 0-0.
0-0.
73
Yeah.
seconds
There
on
you
the
go.
clock.
This is how it all begins. 69 seconds.
They zig and they zag. We're 0-1. 63
Bam, bam,
seconds
bam.
on the clock.
Oh, another own goal.
But it's
Hit.
fine. They're still at 0, you know?
Yeah.
No one cares. at
They're
this
only
point.
penalized in our hearts.
I'll play D.
Yeah, going in the behind goal secret area. They've discovered quickly. Beautiful. That
43
evens it out.
seconds on the clock. We're now 1-1.
Neck to neck.
Few more seconds.
Oh.
Bam. Oh,
Wow.
2-1.
And with that, they come to a huge advantage of one hockey.
Yes.
Oh.
It's gonna be sudden death.
This is what sports are all about, right?
Yeah.
On goal.
We're officially
no.
sporting right now.
So there's a really mean trick. As long as the puck is still in the goal, you will not get the next puck to spawn. So if you're winning, you can try and keep it still, and it's really hard.
Oh.
Spoilers.
I don't think anyone in this world has ever managed to do that. But I just wanted to talk about it. Oh,
1-3. It's looking pretty grim.
1 point for.
And it's over.
It is over.
Arcane Kids put in their place. Am I right? Is that who lost?
Thank you.
Vlambeer got ruined just then. All right. Next up, we have Cat Hands. That's a cute name. And Murder Kittens.
Oh.
Man. All right. Cat Hands versus Murder Kittens.
Nice jingle. Jan.
Yeah, we've got room for one more team up here. If you have a friend or an enemy and you want to play with them, we've got a room for a team up here. So just, or if you don't, if you're just a single player, we will find a place for you in the universe of HOKY.
Yes,
Still
we need.
ice.
All right,
Everybody's
it's a
just
fight
having-
over which
having a
level
good-
they're gonna play.
So we do need 4 players here.
All right, it looks like they've sort of
Is
decided
it
on
Space Donut or Space Void or
Space Vanilla, Space Z.
Yeah,
Oh, it's a
Space
Space
Z.
Oh.
And we've already got
And
one
they're practicing.
Oh.
one
goal.
practice.
So this
on
level
their
is
own
made
goal.
in an actual airplane. I
Oh,
don't know
okay.
if you realize.
You couldn't
what
afford to
that
actually go
means.
into space?
No. So
No, it was
Sorry.
the closest we could get. Like
You guys
on
should
our
move
budget.
to America. We go into space all the time. Just a
That's
thing
sick,
we do.
bro. Oh, we have a point there. The audience is happy. You hear the hockey horns, which are slightly different from air horns.
Yeah. I love the beautiful parallax motion of the stars in the background.
It's
although
actually an accurate mapping of the Milky Way.
really,
It cost us like a week to get them in the right spots.
huh. I have to tell
Ooh.
Neil deGrasse Tyson to buy this week's Humble Bundle.
Yes.
Now I've noticed there's still an ice-like shine on the background. Is
Yeah,
that?
they're playing on the window of the ISS.
Oh, okay. That's why we still have gravity.
Well, that's what you think. Maybe
Yeah.
there's just 2 really thin panes of glass
Yeah.
that these humans are squeezed
It's
between.
like Superman 2, where the villains are spinning off into space in a hokey rink.
Probably. All right, we have a point here. 15
0 to
seconds.
1. We can stop talking.
We can get some points
BS.
here, though. Like 11 seconds is plenty of time. Just like 8 seconds.
enough time to make another
Or
goal.
6.
5, 4. This is going
Going
to go
once,
down 0 to 1. It
Going
looks like
twice.
Nice job.
And we have a winner.
too chaotic,
Team something with cats.
but
That's
still a
one.
wonderful game. One of those cat teams won. Cat teams, can you tell us which cat team won? And the Americans. Oh, the Murder Kittens. That kind of sounds like Americans. Huh. All right, coming up next, we have Salty Glee and Boner Jams. Oh, man.
Gee, I wonder where they got that name. It's probably some of those memes they have nowadays.
Yeah, I've heard of these memes. All right, we got Andy and Adam.
We're Team Boner Jam.
Okay.
Andrew? Adam?
Good joke.
And
All right.
what level will they choose? What's your favorite level? Do you have one?
Close your eyes and pick one. That's random.
Yeah.
It also depends on the amount of players. Some of them are more fun with 2 or 3 players.
Yeah.
And we
Oh,
have
Rubber Vanilla, which sounds like
a tasty treat for children.
Sounds like something bad.
So the thing with rubber is there's way more friction on everything, except the walls are super bouncy.
I've heard
So if you want to get some speed, you have to hug the wall. I don't know if that actually.
We've got our
works.
first point, and against an opposing team.
The audience goes wild.
Yeah, I can hear the air horns.
I can see everybody standing. Oh man.
Well, they're all over the court now. Oh, now they're all huddled together right around that hokey ball.
This is what the people need.
Yeah.
I'm really happy with the sound effects. Like, there's all these weird little skating sounds tied to your movement, like when you change directions or take your first 2 steps. I'm super happy with the stuff Eric did.
Yeah, I'd like to crank the sound, but I'm afraid to interrupt our gladiators as they hokey it up on the
We should
rubber.
wake up the cinema next door.
Yeah.
Make them realize there's more to life.
Yeah.
than-
Movies. Bunch of squares. You should be in here hokeying. Hey, I heard an air horn.
All right.
It's 16 seconds on the clock.
We should make up
13.
some good names for those mobs.
9, 8.
I like that
Seven,
it's still cold on the
Oh.
rubber ring.
Oh!
1-1.
Alright,
This may
do
be a
we
sudden
get
death,
sudden
ladies and
death?
gentlemen.
And we do!
We have
Alright.
our first sudden death of the evening.
Enjoy the sick bossa nova drum and bass loop.
Yeah, I wish I could crank that.
Well, Red was going in for a big charge there, but kind of messed it up.
They're really drawing this out.
So the thing is, when you're charging, you can't move as fast. So on rubber with the high friction, that basically means you'll eventually stand still. So
And remember, the last direction that you press on the
I see
joystick
that
when
blue
you
is
release the
kinda
button is the way it
going
will
for a
shoot.
big shot there, but gave up.
Yeah.
Patience is a virtue in this sport. Like that.
Very long sudden
It is
death, a
very
lot of
risky,
velocity
though.
on the puck.
You cannot trust these physics.
Oh, so close.
Oh,
And we have a winner, Boner
Beautiful.
Jams.
all right. We're starting to get into exciting match territory here.
Yeah.
Working down the ladder, everybody's kind of getting used to the game.
Yeah.
I see some tearful eyes from not blinking. You blink,
Next
you
up-
die. That's what we say.
Next up, we've got the Pikachus and the Jigglypuffs. Complimentary names.
Have all these teams been paired on name? Is
I
that
think-
like a thing you do, Rusty? It's like, oh, I gotta sort out all the cat teams.
Do we still need another team?
No, we've got Pikachus and Jigglypuffs up there.
All right.
Step on up.
Shit is about to get real.
See a few familiar faces. What rink will they choose?
We can, first of all, I predict there will be a lot of movement and sound.
Yeah. There's already a lot of movement and sound.
We didn't need a random mode because human nature provides it for us.
Yeah.
Oh, here's a new level.
Ooh.
This is
Ooh,
the
it's
P
ice.
from Puff and Jump.
All right. So we're on the Ice P.
Could be Nerdo. Oh,
Oh, and that's an own goal.
Yes.
So you have to score in the goal of the color that's not similar to your color.
Pro
It
tip.
is still confusing, right? In every video game.
own
Doing an
goal.
Once
excellent
again.
score of scoring in their own goal. Green.
All right, we have a minute left. And all
We've
right.
got a point.
Oh!
Whoa.
It's a massacre of zeros.
Yeah.
Ah,
Alright.
never go. There you go.
Crowd's going wild again because they did something amazing. I bet the crowd really likes the light blue player. That's why the applause
Yeah.
was so loud. We have to rationalize this.
These characters really do have a lot of personality.
Yeah, it's like Pac-Man. They
Yeah.
all have their own AI.
Yeah. Did you consider like an actual character creator, or did you think that the procedural characters would really kind of
Well,
do
we
it?
have a companion face scanning app, but it had to be delayed by a couple of weeks. But it will come soon. Because
Alright.
you know, what better than staring at your face?
8
forever.
seconds on the clock. 3-1. It looks like this one's in the bag for one of
And
these teams.
What a bag it is!
I can just look over here.
Ooh.
Somebody won. All right, was that Team Jigglypuff or Team Pikachu? Jigglypuffs jiggled their way into a victory. And coming up next, we've got Po Boys and Nathan. Is that Team Nathan, or just Nathan's gonna have a controller in each hand? 'Cause
One man,
please
two
tell me
controllers.
a beer in each hand and
I do not believe this.
a controller
Alright.
in each foot.
At least you don't have to face your own name. You can work together and use your...
This team's so convinced
brain
of their own
links.
victory that they're asking to have their picture taken. We'll get an after, and we'll see if you're as happy.
So, as you might notice, there are a lot of buttons on these controllers.
Yeah,
I bet most games would be better if there weren't that many buttons on
Yeah.
the controllers.
we both agree about that.
Are you ready for some hokey?
Yeah. And we have Space Zorro again. Zorro.
Space Z for you Canadians
There's an
out
own
there.
goal.
Do Canadians do that? Do you say, Justin, do you say Z instead of Z? Weirdo.
I love the ambient sounds, like that space ambience.
Yeah.
It just brings me back, you know, to growing up.
In space.
Exactly. Beautiful goal post hit there, intimidating the opponents. You know, you got to show them who's in control. It's fun. We've never actually played this level. We just kind of made it. It seems to work.
It's really kind of tranquil in space, even though these cubes are beating the crap out
They're
of each
actually
other.
screaming.
Squares.
All right.
All right, nice point. 22 seconds on the clock.
Oh, and another one.
Another one in rapid succession. Oh my goodness, ladies and gentlemen, that was some excellent scoring from whichever team that was.
Yeah. That's one of the weird things about sports, you know, that suddenly there's a new puck.
Yeah.
How does that even work? I call them opportunities.
Puckertunities, and we have a winner, and that was Team Nathan, I think. All right, man. Team Nathan. I'm going to change Fantastic Arcade to just Wily Arcade. All right, next up we've got Orbs and Space Punk.
As you all might know, Orbs is one of the most prominent orbital gear clans.
Raise your hand if you're
Represent. Show your knuckle tats. As you can see, Rusty has teamed himself up against the weakest team. I don't know how fair that is.
Is Rusty already a HOKY champion? Did you just come out of the womb a HOKY champion already?
All right, we're doing three-player mode here.
Three-play. I don't think that we're supposed to do that. JW, while you're up there, could you try and crank the audio on that laptop as well?
I can try.
Because we've got it maxed out
I'll
on the
hack
board.
it.
Hack the mainframe.
Whoops.
Now we're going to play Game Maker Studio.
such a good game.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Look at the sprites. Sounds.
Graphics are crazy. Look at that red Pac-Man. It's about to eat that speaker. I like how they made the Pac-Man red so Namco wouldn't get upset.
We actually changed that for
Totally.
duplicate.
Yeah.
We need one more player. Good.
Do we? I'm pretty sure we got 4 up there.
Ready, go.
And
All right.
it's, I guess this is also kind of a Z.
Oh,
No.
first
Yeah.
goal.
And they're going straight for the neck.
It's gonna be tight.
It's vicious.
An early point. 76 seconds on the clock.
So you need to approach the goal from the other side to actually score a hokey. Oh.
Very near miss.
What a
Whoa,
beauty.
another hokey.
66 seconds. 1-1. The audience.
Green doing an
seems to
excellent job of,
appreciate this.
of defending their goal, getting it back right out on the other side of the ring.
Well, Stanley.
1-1. It could be anybody's game with 50 seconds on the clock.
All right.
Score for red. Another score for red. We're
Another one. No.
Ooh, scored against themselves, and we're now 3-0.
So one of the pro
Yeah. The pro trick.
a tip from a pro
Yeah.
about a pro trick is that if you don't hold the stick the moment you release the button, you shoot in the direction you're moving, so you have perfect control. Except that you're on ice, which makes it hard.
For more tips, go to sicktips.com.
Sick trips.
Sick.
Sick
We're
tricks.
still 3-0, and there's 11 seconds on the clock.
They can do that.
Ooh,
winner.
4-0. This
Just 1
looks
point a
locked
second,
up.
and they'll still win, and we'll get.
And they're just playing with
It's just
them.
hopeless.
Just,
That's what I call.
yeah. That's just.
I guess-
Did you consider adding like blood to this game? Just spray blood all over the court.
There's a mod called Brutal Hockey that you can install.
With an umlaut. All right, let's give it up for our contestants. I'm pretty sure. Were you on the winning team, Rusty?
No.
No, you weren't. Rusty got taken down. That's 5-0. How's that? Next up, I wasn't gloating. I'm sorry. Wizard Sandwiches. No, don't hug me that hard. Wizard Sandwiches up next, and Team Ice. These are our first two winners.
All right, can I hear some big applause because we're in like the quarter semifinals now?
Yeah. Now it's time to get excited.
Yeah. Can I hear some blood? Blood.
We are progressing to Brutal Hockey.
All right. So the trick to beat Team Ice is not playing on ice. So I bet this will be either rubber or space.
Yeah.
And it's
And
space.
it's space. It's spacey, which also kind of looks like a little happy little creature.
That's exactly what we were going for, Wiley.
It's a big smile.
Yeah.
It's good that you noticed. As you can see, it's a metaphor for the shape of the goal as well. About how life is recursive.
Yeah. Contestants beating each other senseless to the peaceful and soothing sounds of tubular bells.
Even when fighting for your life, there's time to contemplate.
Yeah. And we're starting to hear air horns as there's a point. 50 seconds on the clock. 0-1.
Straight up hokey there.
Do you like how I just waffle where I'm like, a point to somebody?
They all look the same.
Yeah.
I kind of get it.
Yeah.
Oh, and there was someone showing off their biceps. How hard can you hit the ball?
Just occurred to me this game probably isn't very accessible for colorblind people, JW.
Well, actually,
Pastel red versus pastel blue. That's
well, they're on the same team. So
yeah.
Oh, right?
No, I'm saying that no, never mind.
We could give them different shapes, but that would just confuse
Yeah.
other people.
Yeah. It really just confuses the commentators, which is probably for the best. Sudden
Everybody's playing the
death.
same game, right?
We've got a 1-1 sudden death in space.
And
Over as quickly as it
We
began.
have a winner.
so Team Ice might
Team-
change their name to Team Space.
Team Ice demonstrating that they can perform in any element.
In
Arcane
any biome.
Kids are up next. And the Murder
Murder
Kittens are
Kittens.
going to square off against them in the rink of HOKY, the World Series of Love.
The hopeless rink of hokey.
The
At
hopeless
first-
rink of HOKY?
We wanted to call this game Unreal Tournament at first,
Well,
but
no,
that
good
was
time.
already like
Taken.
someone posted that on DeviantArt. Like,
Really?
do not steal.
Can we slide the chairs down?
Ooh, there's demands coming from the players here. They need the perfect condition to hokey, which I understand. This is top sport going on right here. You know,
Esports.
you can.
And we are streaming this to
Oh.
Twitch right now if you doubt our esports status.
So Ben has got a big advantage here, playing on the donut level. You can pretty much fuck him up.
Don't fuck it up.
Rubber
Seeing
donut.
a lot of violence in the rubber donut tonight. I've always wanted to say those words.
In the rubber donut.
And we've already got a point.
Can we build a real hokey rink next year?
If it's a giant rubber donut, then yes. And if you pay for it, then yes. By the way, thank you guys so much for not making us build either a half of a car cabinet or a half of a bicycle cabinet.
We'll save it for next year.
Oh, no.
Half a boat.
No, they did, yeah.
Oh, lots of beautiful sounds.
Yes.
And we have 2
1 to
points.
1.
One for each team.
47 seconds on the clock. Rubber Donut seeing some action tonight.
As you can see on the rubber levels, they don't have the reflection shader.
Yeah, no, it's a really lovely matte surface.
Oh.
Some ray casting involved here. I don't even know what that means.
3 seconds.
You want me to?
Yes.
No, I don't want you to explain it.
Oh, we got a bunch of 2s. Like 2, 2.
2, 2. And now it's 2, 2, 2, 2. No, it's 3, 2.
Fucked it up.
And
And they're all
18
bunched
seconds.
together. Like often you might see the strategy of someone kind of taking the different route here. There's multiple choices involved. In what direction do you approach the donut from? You know, you can go either left or right. And
Or under or
it
above.
changes everything.
3 to 3 with 3 seconds on the clock, and we're down to a sudden death. I'm so happy I didn't think we were going to get to do that this year.
You can always do
They're
that.
really tussling up there.
All right. I'm just going to go to the bathroom and I'll be back and see how this ends up.
Oh.
Oh!
That's what I call hokey.
Wow. That was so fast I didn't even see what happened, but 4-3,
With
we
enough
have
force.
winners.
Nothing can stop you.
Arcane Kids taken down by the Murder Kittens. And next up, we've got Jigglypuff versus the Boner Jams.
Go, go, go.
Yeah.
Oh, that's okay. I'm not. My feelings aren't hurt. Oh, okay.
If you buy HOKY on this Humble Bundle, there's actually a README note with it that says it. You can give it to all your friends for free. Yay!
Free, free.
Oh, okay. Rusty told me totally the wrong thing. He had one job.
Boner Jam. We were Boner Jam.
Something is fishy here.
Judge.
There's only one way to judge this.
Take it outside.
In the ring.
In the ring of HOKY. All right. Judges say they'll allow it.
All right.
Better not see
That's
anybody
what
hitting
we
anybody
got.
with any folding chairs, though.
It will never end. Will we listen to these beautiful sounds for the rest of our lives? I wouldn't mind.
Nice point for the green team.
Light blue showing off their force and sheer mercilessness. Mercility. All right.
0 to 2.
Such team
I believe
dynamics
Boner
going
Jams
on
are
here.
blue.
I can see like some team defending with
Jigglypuff
going
is
fast.
green.
green takes the lead. All right, and we have a nice little break before everything goes to hell.
Contestants seeing how hard they can just smack the
Oh,
puck
we don't
against
know
the walls
what.
before scoring a point. 0 to 4.
What I really like about this level is that if you manage to kind of get the puck on the other team's like vertical slide, you have such a huge advantage, and it kind of takes some work getting it back there, which the green-blue team is really using to their advantage here. They're kind of like dominating the top field here.
I believe that the greenish-bluish team is Boner Jams. I finally figured out which team is which.
Yeah,
for once.
Adam is wearing blue pants.
Yeah.
Kind of a giveaway. And we have
8 seconds on the clock. This is pretty well locked
how
up,
many
I'm
more
afraid.
points
0
can
to
they
6.
get in? There's some force.
And it's
And-
over.
6-0.
I think the Boner Gems here proved that their existence
Jams.
is needed.
Yeah. All right, coming up next, we've got Team Nathan and Team Orbs. I'm thinking there might be...
We'll now see the ritual clan dance of Orbs
Yeah.
take place before the match. If everybody has 6 minutes.
There are so many exciting pants at Fantastic Arcade. There really are.
Actually, I have my whole suitcase with me. It has all of the
Don't
Every pants.
I'll steal some.
So there's a couple of levels we still haven't seen yet, like the Broken Void level.
Yeah, if you guys want us to have to reset the game, pick the one with no walls. Hey!
I actually
There you
fixed
go.
it. So we have Rubber Void here, which sounds like a
That sounds like a disco.
like a band.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So as we all know, if you go off the screen, some
You're lost.
weird shit happens, and it's really hard to keep track of it.
Yeah.
So good luck scoring even 1 point.
Try and stay within the imaginary confines
This
of
is probably
this mime box.
the most science level HOKY has. It was very hard to build this arena
Yeah.
physically.
This is what physicists call a
It's a-
finite but boundless. I just made that up. Expanse of
It's pretty sick.
hokey rubber.
It's like real life.
Yeah, this is
Yeah.
exactly like real life.
We actually
Whoa!
Yeah! All right, blue player is evolving into a super HOKY. All right, give it 20 seconds until someone knocks them out. They will totally dominate this world. They can do double slashes. They can dash. They can teleport, and it sounds great. All right, I can't wait for this to get off the charts.
Are you making all that up?
No, it's true actually. Someone needs to knock him out.
Yeah, we love Easter eggs in games.
Just go punch him. Other blue player, go. Go
It's
smack
fine.
his
This
teammate.
is how you win a game. If they do not evolve quick enough, everything is over before it even begins.
We'll never know what that was all about. 0 to 1.
Beautiful use of the spirit technology. You just gotta focus and channel your energy to the green player.
It's going.
Well played. Is that Team Orbs in
All
the
right.
lead?
We're
As
now in the
expected.
semis. We've got Team Ice up next and Murder Kittens. This is our semifinals.
All right.
Step on up. And shortly after we crown a victor of HOKY, we will announce our mystery tournament for the night.
So mystery.
Mystery tournament. All right. Open your ears for the sounds of the menu of HOKY.
I just want to say that I was a backer and one of the
We're gonna need more players right about now. All right, we have a feud within the teams.
Oh, I didn't press
Yeah.
Strange.
All right, you want to see some game maker action? Can I? Yeah. F5. Oh, you know, just building the game.
Ready, go!
Yeah. All right, we have
Cute rubber
face.
happy face.
That's like a clean shot. If you see an opportunity, you have to go for it.
Yeah.
Believe in yourself and seize that point. That's our 3-step plan to fulfillment.
It's your pregame HOKY coach pep talk. Oh. Scoring
Man,
against
that was
themselves.
a mean smack going on for nothing. They're just kind of, you know, this is like in those soccer matches where someone bites off someone's ear. Except it's virtual, so it's okay. I'll never know why that happened. I really like the ambient sounds on the rubber level. It kind of sounds like someone is farting in the distance. If we could all be silent for a moment, we could enjoy that. It's great, right?
Oh, hey!
Oh, hell yeah! It's the spirit technology. If someone could smack the red player, we can see their true form. Just kind of get like behind them or something. It's like a Heimlich maneuver. Just kick him in.
Tried, didn't work out.
This is what you
2v1.
get if you can't control your power.
I'm hearing air horn noises back there. Or is that coming from real life?
Another day. Another terrible mistake.
And which team progresses there?
Ice.
Ice. Team Ice is really cleaning up here. Rusty, who we got next? All right, now it's Boner Jams versus the Orbs.
Orbs, orbs.
Is Orbs the only organized clan in this room? Really? I expected more from this audience, really. All right,
Rubber.
rubber duck. Do not touch the goals unless you want to evolve. Own goal. The audience is mildly amused.
Wow. Our first official point of this round.
Another one.
Yeah,
2-0.
double hokey. Shout out to dafonts.com for this beautiful font. Whoever made it, thank you.
Are you talking about for the ring itself or the score? 'Cause I was going to say, you could probably do the score for you.
So close.
And so many secret passages being used.
Damn.
We're seeing some serious hokey skills here. This
red
is quite an
player has
upset.
some,
Red player is really cleaning up.
Some anger in them. I think hokey is really a great way to keep the youth kind of,
Occupied with rubber.
yeah, off the streets.
How do you think they're skating on the rubber?
Farting.
They're actually just scooting around on their butts.
Yes, it's very slippery rubber.
Oh, okay.
It's more like kind of like latex or something.
Another point.
All right,
And
that's
we've
what
got
I
a
call
winner.
total domination. And you can see that Orbs here has no sportsmanship. They just beat up whoever loses. No honor.
All right, coming
no
up, we've got.
mercy.
Is this our final? Oh my goodness,
Right.
ladies and gentlemen. 2 out of 3, I think we're gonna do for our finals here. Team Ice versus the Orbs.
Orbs.
Orbs, orbs. Team Ice. Go Team Ice.
Bronson has been told to suck it.
Don't fuck it up.
All right, what are we going to see here?
So this is gonna be the best 2 out of 3 once again.
And it's Space Donut.
Interrupt.
It is an
Come
orb
on.
technically, but Team Ice has proved that they can play on space as well. Have you noticed how space and ice only have like 1 letter difference?
Players gliding around. The score is still low. 1-0. 66 seconds on the clock. It could be anybody's game.
Oh.
Tipping towards the red team, but it's still up for grabs. And remember, we are best 2 out of 3.
But abducted by red, and red is on the ball, but blue counters with a left hook hand.
And everything is going so fast.
Yes, I've never seen a game of hokey last this long. It is quite unbelievable. Oh, beautiful double bounce. Classic technique.
35 seconds on the clock.
Right.
4-0. It's not looking good for the green team.
I think Orbs is taking a beating here.
The other way around.
Oh, okay.
A beating of hope.
We're just speechless
Team Orbs
here.
is
listening to the
actually
sound of
here for their
space.
annual clan meetup,
Yeah.
which happens to coincide You know, because TeamSpeak isn't everything. All right, can they get 4 points in 2 seconds? I think not.
Now this is best 2 out of 3. We do not have a champion yet.
Oh,
Who just won? Orbs just took that
seeing
one.
some terrible beatings going on. But injuries do not go into the next match. It's a fresh start. And
Picking
it's
space again.
Space Lemon.
Orbs' turf.
Rose. Straight
Nice
shooting.
comeback.
All right. So this level is actually quite difficult in space because there is so little friction. Because it's space. All right.
60 seconds on the clock.
And because the aim is 8-directional, it is tricky to get the ball in there, in the lemon side.
Whoa!
Yeah.
So fast I could
Home run.
barely see it. 1-3, 50 seconds on the clock.
And they're trying it again, but failed. And it kind of bit them in the ass.
3-3, we're matched.
Will we see the 4 threes? And there it is. Beautiful.
3,
Take
3,
your
3,
pictures.
3.
Too late. Beautiful save from Turquoise.
Say that word again.
Turkeys.
We're still matched 3-3. 13 seconds on the clock. Some very fast
11,
pucking
10,
around here.
9, 8,
8, 7, 6,
6,
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we are in sudden death, ladies and gentlemen.
It's happening. This is the final. If Orbs wins here, that means they are this year's HOKY World Champion.
Not to mention the first HOKY World Champion.
Yes.
But
And-
there's still a chance for ice.
We will see many tweets about this. Make sure to search for HOKY. And there we have it.
Oh,
Ladies and gentlemen, the
shit.
champions of the first Fantastic Arcade HOKY tournament are Orbs, Clan Orbs.
Orbs.
If
Now,
you
all-
want to sign up for Clan Orbs, all you have to do is get the mandatory knuckle tats, and we'll
Now,
sort you right out. Bronson can
Team
help you.
Orbs and what was the other team?
Team Ice.
Team Ice. Make sure we get all of your email addresses. All right. Everybody, a warm round of applause for JW and Kitty for bringing HOKY to Austin and into our hearts. We're going to take a moment to catch our breath, and then we will be very shortly announcing tonight's mystery tournament.
Just a reminder to everyone, if you have a tab open, please make sure you close that tab. Please make sure you tip your wait staff. If your friend is in the bathroom for an hour and has an open tab, you might want to text them and tell them to come take care of that. Thanks so much.
let's give it a try. Here we go.
Oh yeah, hit the desktop icon. Right click and turn on.
Hit that. Hit okay?
Yeah. I don't know how many viruses are on your stick, but I can turn it.
Okay.
Yeah, wait, it's there.
Oh, sorry.
I'm hiding the desktop icon, so just right click and right shift.
Where?
Right click.
Oh.
And on the top view.
Oh.
Yeah,
Right here.
just kind of clean it up.
Gotcha. Yeah, that makes sense. I'm Mark, by the way. I'm a huge fan, by the way. I've always, I've been playing your games for like forever. Actually, one of your talks, the screen shake talk you gave, was pretty influential in this. Even though actually it doesn't have screen shake yet. One day. What resolution?
1280, 768.
1280, 768. Alright. How loud is this right now? That's really loud. Yeah, it's fine. Cool. It feels good.
Looks cool. Can I take this out?
Yeah, absolutely.
And then we can get all the controllers in.
Yeah, I was really surprised. Very responsive.
I've overclocked my laptop.
Where's that heat coming? Is it coming from? There's heat. Oh, it's yeah. Man, that thing is. You want me to shut it off? Or? Oh, the PlayStation. Where is the? I haven't used the new ones yet. This is just one.
Can I just unplug it? Yeah. Should I unplug the PlayStation? Yeah. Emergency shutdown procedure.
Yeah, it looks like it's about to die. Jeez.
Hey guys, since the official start time of the mystery tournament is at 11 o'clock, we're going to use this opportunity to clean up the theater a little bit. This is a good chance for you to go outside and check out some of the PS4 games, or maybe go into the highball to get some water. Please make sure that you've paid all your tickets. Should be all fine by now. And we'll see you back in here at 11 o'clock.
Yeah. Free for all. Yeah. How do you guys want to structure the progression? Because like how I've done it before is just the top 2 players of each group of 4 advance. So does it have a what happens if we have 5 minutes? We have a 2. That works. But I mean
songs for the game.
Yeah, we're gonna do two, but we're just gonna do this now and then probably call it a night after that. We're gonna do something else after this. Yeah, I think we're all good. Just retired now.
Oh yeah, I'm sure you guys have been going since noon.
Yeah.
This will be on the stream. So.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, yeah. All 25 people that are watching right now. But we are just...
I'm just psyched because this is the biggest stream.
yeah, no, totally.
So much fun having everything game in the same.
Oh my god, yeah, this is awesome. And it's a good looking cinema too.
Yeah.
I haven't been to a draft house in years.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I grew up here, but I was living abroad.
Crazy. In China, right?
Yeah. So, yeah, it's been a crazy journey. Like it was like here and then to Korea and then back here and then I got up to New York and then to Shanghai for our gift cards.
This is magic, Brandon.
Oh, what is this?
Some game from 2004 that nobody says. This is Smash.
It's a racing game?
It's kind of like micro machines.
Do you mind if I...
Yeah, we can do like a real quick game. I'll just explain it.
2 players?
4. Yeah,
It's really signature Vlambeer style.
yeah, just pick a random. Just pick a color that's different. Everybody's a pro. We do, and you'll pick. Okay. Power-ups can be standard or chaos. Chaos is great. You need airstrikes.
Naturally.
Okay.
Fair enough.
I think you drive with the triggers. I drive with A.
Oh, yeah?
And you can like handbrake with B, which is like drifting. So if you die, you become an airstrike. You can move your cursor onto someone.
Wait, where am I?
So if you're raced out of the screen, you die. You get points.
Oh, you gotta stay ahead.
So those power-ups you can fire with X, I think. So those airstrike things, lock on someone and then press like X. You can kind of hover over someone, you can airstrike them. Which is really cool because you can kind of like...
Damn it!
Yeah, the wall's bad to hit, I think.
Holy crap.
Oh, fuck.
Oh my god!
Okay, so blue's about to win. I don't even know which color I am.
Oh, that might be bad,
yellow.
yeah.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
So power-ups
Oh,
with
no.
X. Blue, fuck, you have to get first to win.
No!
Oh!
Oh man. Oh, I'm gone. By the way, airstrike.
All I did was barely tap the wall. It's like, no, you're
There's
Cars
like
are
a,
very bad at driving. Oh no. Yeah.
So,
Okay.
what? What? I thought I was up there.
can't let you win.
Oh, what? Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
What?
I got turned around. Go yellow. Someone
Who's pink? Pink can still.
I'm still here.
Go in. Oh wait, I
I hit a wall, so I just figured I was dead.
Oh,
Nice.
awesome.
I have everything unlocked. So.
When did that come out?
2004.
2004.
Turn it out.
It's here if you want to play it.
I think we're probably just going to do her in a guide zone.
Yeah.
This is like an endurance sleepover at this point.
Well, I come back tomorrow too.
Yeah, I can't go to bed first because someone will freeze my bra. And
Drunken lock-in.
yeah. Did you see a man with a red mohawk in this theater? No. Exactly. Apparently it walked like an $80 tab. I can't think at all. Yeah, I can't remember anybody with a mohawk for the long.
Not one time. I've been here a lot.
Did Tim Rogers make it out for the video about Tom Turner?
He
was going. It sounded like he was about to, and then I think he didn't.
I didn't see any of it right here. No.
Every time we play it here, he's like, "I should come out." I'm like, "Yeah, dude," and then
I was egging him on.
like radio silence.
We were were in Busan together, and I was like, go, 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 go.
Yeah, he said he almost got on a plane this morning, but he just got back, and so he was like, I can't just get on another plane right away.
That guy was, he did Busan, Tokyo Game Show, EGX,
Yeah.
and then
Doing the tour, man.
it's it's not something I ever really realized. Something you would do making a video game is going on a tour. It's kind of cool.
Yeah.
This is what it's like up here. I don't like it.
Scary. I think Emmy might have wanted one more drink.
I can do that.
Yeah?
How much time do we have though?
If her,
Because we have
if her tab's done, she can always hit the front bar too.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, I'll send her up front.
Okay.
Send her to the highball.
Have you guys ever been to like one of the Double Fine Day of the Dead?
I haven't yet, actually.
Is that because like
We've only done one, I think.
yeah.
I think it's pretty good. There's usually a pretty decent amount of press there because it happens in downtown San Francisco, so all the Bay Area press are kind of there.
Yeah, because Kelly, I mean,
Polygon and like
Polygon's over there too.
yeah, because Kelly was telling me she was gonna intro Renegods to them. So I'm
Yeah.
looking forward to
yeah,
it.
Greg's here. Tim got here a day or two.
Oh, they're actually him.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Oh, that's really cool.
But yeah, Greg's been in and out and around.
Yeah, I'm good. No, it's my phone's freaking out on me. It's freaking me out because I needed to Uber home.
It's probably just searching for a network. This particular theater is
Yeah.
kind of a weird dead zone.
Well, I can't even touch my phone. That wouldn't affect your touch screen though. Like, oh really? I'm trying to, but I need. That's the hilarious thing with these stupid iPhones is that you need to swipe to turn it on.
Oh god, really?